102.
We want to say a great big welcome. If you're a returning viewer, thank you so much. If you're a new to us subscriber, thanks for hopping on and joining us today. We appreciate all of our followers so much, and we know that many of you come back and watch us every time, and thank you so much.
And leave us wonderful comments.
Yes, you do. And if you're a new subscriber, we're glad you found us. And if you are not yet subscribed to our channel, we hope you'll take a minute, if you like what you see today, and hit that subscribe button. We're having a really, really dusty day. It's the third day this week that we've had dust, and like down to almost zero visibility at sometimes because there's so much dust. It's so dry here. So we're having a really nasty day.
Yes, nasty spring so far.
My husband did start spring break this week. Wednesday was his first day, but of course he's had track practice. And today he has a track meet. It starts today and then continues and finishes up tomorrow. So at this point, I don't know how long they'll continue to weather the dust storm, and then or just say, okay, we're stopping today and we'll finish everything tomorrow. I don't know. Tomorrow it does look like it's supposed to be better tomorrow. What about you? What's going on with you, Marla?
Nothing much. I did tutoring all this week, and then next week I'm going to take a couple days off during the basketball conference championships, and then I'm going to take the following week. I'm going to take just Thursday off when that March Madness
when the tournament actually
starts. Yeah,
so that sounds good.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to
My
it.
husband is off all of next week also, but he has a track meet out of town, and he'll be leaving Thursday morning and not getting back until early Sunday morning. So his spring break is really like not having a break at all. So anyway,
it is. Yes,
we do want to just say, and I don't want to be political, so I don't want to get into any of that, but I want to recognize that we have a number of Canadian viewers, and we want to say we love you all, and we know that there's a bunch going on, that things are very chaotic at this point, and things are changing and fluid, but our Canadian viewers, we love you, and we thank you for watching us and for joining us, and I do want to mention also, I was just watching the newest floss tube from Evertoe from Carolyn and Carrie, and Carolyn was sharing that their shop in Canada, even though there are the tariffs that are being put in place, or we don't, it's fluid, but she did say that because of what they sell and because of the amounts that they sell, they're in a special category, and so as long as your order through them is less than $800, there would not be any tariff applied. So I just wanted to put that out there in case there's somebody who's looking at Roxy Floss or Fabric or getting something kitted from them. There is not going to be a tariff applied on theirs because of the category of items that they sell. At least that was my understanding, and Carolyn did say that it is fluid and changing. So, I mean, that's what the situation is at this point on March the 7th. So, enough said about that, but I just wanted to make sure we said a great big welcome, and a thank you for joining us to our Canadian viewers.
We have a lot.
Yes, we do have a number of Canadian followers, and we love having you and hearing from you all. Mickey is already up on the table. He's been napping
around.
He's been napping this whole time, but it's like the minute he hears us talking, he thinks he has to come. So I'm sure
he must hear the camera turn on too or something.
Yes, I'm sure he will visit more than once.
All
right. So now, what are we doing next?
So let's see. We're gonna do the giveaway from last time.
Yes. So we had a little giveaway from Bent Creek called Round Robin. And this was, again, courtesy from Tammy, who shared some of her stash with us, so we're passing it along to you all. And who was our winner, Marlene?
The winner is Marcia Platt 8575, and Marcia is Marcia Platt Platt, and that's all lowercase, all one word.
So Marcia, congratulations. We will have our email address in the description box below. If you will send us an email with your physical mailing address, we will get this popped in the mail and sent off to you right away. So congratulations,
Yes,
Marcia.
congratulations.
And thank you everybody for the wonderful comments. We love hearing from you all.
And we will be doing a giveaway again today, so stay tuned for later in the video. We'll talk about that. Okay, so then we're going to do what's on display.
Yes.
So we did
change our decorations.
Mm-hmm.
So we have our March stuff and a few spring things, but mostly March shamrock.
St. Patrick's
So
Day.
this is a chart, and didn't look crooked, but it's a little looking crooked now. This is shepherd's bush design,
It's too mean.
and I can't remember what the design series was called. Do you remember? They were all little 4-letter words.
I don't remember.
'Cause it
Did
was-
I do those?
Yes.
So that's the set I did.
Yeah.
Um,
I'll look it up. I'll put it in the comments.
I don't remember. I think it was something.
But it was done on
It
Big
wasn't-
Count.
It wasn't Monthly Musings, because there was another set that was called that, wasn't there?
I think so.
Mm-hmm. I don't remember.
I don't remember. I'll look it up and I'll put it in the comments.
Very cute.
Okay, what did you have?
I have, this is a Faithworks design. This was
So
one of
pretty.
her house series that she did. She only did a few, like 4. I think.
Yes, she did. Yes,
But
just
this
a
was
few.
the Irish house.
In
And so,
March.
yeah, for March. And we did the flowers out here in the flower pots in silk ribbon. So we used silk ribbon to put those in, so that's really different.
No, they're not.
Oh,
they're French
Oh,
knots.
the French knots.
With
sorry. I
regular
thought it was
floss.
silk ribbon. When I looked at it, I thought it was silk ribbon.
Regular floss.
But it was French knots.
Yes, French
Okay.
knots.
And then we added the little mailbox, and so it
Very
was just
cute.
very cute.
I like that design.
I thought they looked like silk ribbon, but
And then I had
because they're
another.
so big.
I had another one. This is also Faithworks design. One of her little door hangers just says luck. So it was really cute, and we got the charms to put on it, and
That one's really cute.
yes, it's cute. It was fun.
And then another one I have is a Paula Vaughn. This is from the Quilts for All Seasons book. This was for March. So I like that it has the green door, because that seems very
March.
March. And then it has
The
the quilt with
tulips.
the tulips.
It's
So,
beautiful. It's so pretty.
yes, I really like that.
You can just see.
Yes, I'm just gonna say out of the way.
Yes.
This too. Okay.
All right.
Okay, so that's our finishes. We didn't have any fully finishes today.
I've been busy working in the craft room, but I think I mentioned last time that
you had started.
I wanted to do some reorganizing, and so I'm almost done. I've got everything reorganized, but I have
And
still
rearranged.
yes, and rearranged, but I still have a little bit of like putting away, moving a few pictures and things around. I left a wall for my sampler wall. Someday I'll have samplers done to actually put on it.
Yes, that would be nice.
Yes,
I don't
that
know
would be
where,
very
what
nice.
I'm gonna make of my sampler.
But we did have some finishes.
Yes, we did have some finishes.
So we each have a tiny town.
Yes.
I finished my frosty tiny town. I stitched this on the 32 count Stormy Sky, and I used the called for colors. and I stitched it over 2, but with only 1 strand of floss. I really like the way it turned out. So I want to get this one fully finished so that I'll have it ready for displaying next January on our little stand.
And I finished my Big Hearted Tiny Town.
Cute.
And I did this on 32 count vintage country mocha. And I did not use the called for threads. I just pulled from what I had in stash. And
It's so cute.
But I also did it 1 strand of floss over 2 fabric threads.
Really pretty. And I'll just take that because it's going to go back to the craft
And
room
then, did you
for
have any
finishing.
more finishes?
No, I only had 1.
I had 1 more finish. I had my London Elegance.
Oh, she turned out so.
That was a finish. So I'm so happy to have her done.
You know,
She's been since 2023, January 2023 was when I started her, so.
in my reorganizing, you know, we have some frames, and we have one that I want to check to see if she would fit in. And we have 2. We bought them specifically for something, and I'm wondering if it's her.
Oh, it might be. So anyway, I'm very happy to have her
That
done.
one will go back here.
Okay, so that was our finishes. We each had 1 new start.
And this was, it's our focus project for March, but it was actually started for 12 by 12 on New Year's Eve.
Flowers of Quaker by Rosewood Manor. And we're stitching it on 36 count sand.
by Picture This Plus.
And we're using the Valdani threads.
We're using 1 strand of the Valdani over 2 fabric threads.
And this is what I have done on mine. I worked on it for the first time for any length of time on Saturday.
It's so pretty.
I love working on it. I really like working with the
Valdani floss, me too.
It's really fun.
This is my progress.
Oh,
It's divided into sections.
You have that whole.
And so this is as far as section 1 goes.
Oh,
I have done a motif not every day this week, but close to every day. I think I had a little bit of finishing up to do on the big center, on this big corner one. And then I did a motif, like I did this one day, I did this one day, I did this yesterday. So I've been, you know, doing just one little motif. And then I won't do any today, and then tomorrow I'll stitch on it. I'm hoping that I'll be able to finish. Section 1 goes down to, it's kind of like right here, this little square right here is section 1. And so I'm hoping to get section 1 all finished tomorrow. It's really fun.
I know it is really fun. I really
Very,
love
very
doing
fun.
it. I'm excited to work on mine tomorrow.
And it's beautiful.
Yes, it is.
So that's Flowers of Quaker by Rosewood Manor.
Yes. So that
This was
our new start.
a market release last year, and these are the Valdani threads. They came in a little box like this with the spools nuts, and the directions said to just use it, the floss as it came off the spool. But because Marlene and I changed to a 36 count, we're doing just 1. We're stranding it.
Yeah.
It actually comes off. It's 3 ply.
Yeah.
And we're using 1 ply. All right.
Okay. So now we're gonna do our planner showcase for last week.
Okay.
So
That's
remember
this week.
Yes. Oh,
This
pretty.
is mine.
That looks nice.
I'm happier with how my March. It's taking me a while to get kind of how I want to put things in my planner this year.
This is mine.
Very nice.
I always have lots of empty space on Friday and Saturday because
We don't get to stitch as much.
no, well, Friday I mean, I should have more.
You don't have.
But I don't have my tutoring students in here, so I have more space. So, okay, so that was our planner showcase. Okay, now we're gonna move into our stitching progress. So we're gonna start with our one thread a day.
Okay, my one thread a day is Holly Berry by Erica Michaels. I'm stitching it on the 40 count silk gauze using the called for floss, mostly. I think I changed the one color. And I got it all, everything is filled in. So I'm doing the last step, which is doing the top stitch, which is a back stitch. You can kind of vaguely see it here. It's really fun and fast and easy. So this will get finished, if not today, tomorrow.
That's good.
Yes. So I'm going to have a finish, and then I will go on to my Nativity, the center star,
Right.
and streamers.
Well, I, of course, am still working on my Quicker Rocky Road.
By Tempting Tangles.
Tangles, yes. Okay. So, but I'm coming really well with it.
So pretty.
So this is what I have done. Still looks wrinkled. So I'm working right down here on the tablecloth. And so that's really fun. That's really fun to do. And I'm stitching on 25 count mushroom Lugana, and I'm using the called for dinky dye silks.
It's beautiful. Oh, it's so pretty, Marlene. Just really, really pretty.
I'm liking it now because I'm not working on that awful bowl. I didn't like it.
You have more of that though, right?
Yes, a lot, quite a bit now. Okay. Then we're gonna do Saturday
Our farmer garden.
Yes, our farmer garden.
Okay, so in February, I worked on my drawn thread Moonlight Garden. This was stitched on 32 count Stony Point linen using needlepoint silk. And I got the top, I don't know, 4th done. So this is all, and now it really is all finished. I got the centers filled in.
Yeah, now that looks good. Before it looked too light. That's how I kept saying, I don't think you're done, because
I
there
thought I
wasn't
was
enough
done
color.
with the border, but then come to find out I wasn't. I had
She
things.
forgot to put some centers and
Yes.
stuff in.
Isn't that just beautiful though?
It's really
And
pretty.
you know, the specialty stitches are so fun.
I know.
Because there was a specialty stitch here on this sleeve. These leaves were specialty stitches, so were these. And then down here, this was a specialty stitch right here, the rings. It's really fun.
I always worry that it's going to be really hard, but really when you take them step by step,
It isn't.
it's not hard.
No, it was very
And I think
fun.
they add so much texture and
Yeah.
to your design.
I think so
Okay,
too.
and for February, I was working on postcards of love for my garden.
Hi,
Oh,
Minnie.
hi, Minnie.
Minnie doesn't
Hi.
usually come.
No.
This is my other little kitty. Can you show them your pretty little face? Yes. Come here. Come over here. Come here. Come over here. Come. Oh, she's talking pitifully. Come on. Come over here on my lap. Come here.
So this is postcards of love. This is another Rosewood Manor design.
Minnie's
and-
looking a little grumpy. 'Cause
He
Minnie's
is.
getting camera time. Come on.
So this is what I have done. And I'm stitching on 40 count antique white. And we did a color conversion. We converted it to dinky dye silks.
So
And then I
pretty.
also added in a darker rose color and a
Darker
lighter,
green.
yeah, and another green from the NPI silks.
No, are you showing the front?
Yes.
No, you're showing the back.
Oh, I'm showing the back again? It's because it fell down.
So here's the front.
There's the front.
And is it right?
Yeah, the butterfly is down there on that end. Yeah, that's right. So
Okay, here comes Nikki.
there it is.
Hi, Nikki. Hi, Bubba's. Come over here. Come on. Come on. Come
You
down
little
here.
kittens.
Come sit on my lap.
Okay.
Okay.
And then we're going to do our
Oh yeah, and then we're using our Flowers of Quaker as our garden for March.
Right. Mm-hmm. And then in February we had we were using Emmeline Purnell for our Sunday sampler.
So that's this one by Hands Across the Sea. It was the exclusive design that Acorns and Threads had. So do you want to show yours, Marnie?
Yes,
Minnie,
this is what
stop
I
it.
have done.
Now, why are they both sitting over here like
I
little
don't know.
vultures?
I don't know, but they're distracting. Very distracting.
We are using the DMC colors
Yes.
for this, and we're stitching it on 40 count vanilla cream by Atomic Ranch. Minnie, that wasn't very nice. She just batted at Mickey.
Okay, be careful, Bubba.
Okay, and then this is mine.
Let me see,
I
let me see
did
what you
get
got done.
started on the.
Oh, and the roses in the center. Oh, that's so pretty. Look at that
I
red.
know. Aren't the colors beautiful?
Yes, it's really pretty. It looks like there was a snag here or something.
No,
from the
it's
back.
just been.
So that is so pretty.
I know, I love it.
Really pretty.
So that is Emmeline Purnell.
Yes. And then for March, for right
Okay, go
now,
ahead.
I'm working on Elizabeth Garrett for my Sunday sampler, but I don't have
And
very
this
much
is
to
also
finish.
a Hands Across the
Yes,
Sea.
another Hands Across the Sea. And so this is what I have done.
Yeah, so you just have basically, you have a little bit here
Uh-huh.
and up here. Yeah, you'll be
So-
done with that soon.
Yeah.
And you're stitching this on
40 count Atomic Ranch with
the color Freeze.
Yeah, the color freeze. And I'm stitching it with, I believe it's 406 from NPI Silk.
It's beautiful. I love the way that's looking.
Mm-hmm. I really like it too. It's really
so
fun.
pretty.
It's really, really fun.
My Sunday sampler is Nostalgia, which Marlene is going to go on to
Yes.
work on Nostalgia as well when she finishes Elizabeth Garrett.
Yes.
I'm stitching block 7, but this week when I stitched on it, I just added another box because we have 4 boxes. Can you hold this so that I'll show? There will be another row of 4 boxes down here. So I want to get this finished and get all 4 boxes put in down
So you
here
have
across
one
the
box
bottom.
finished.
I got 1 box finished this week.
That's
It's
good.
each side is 100 stitches. Well, it's. Is that right?
I don't remember.
It's
I haven't
yes,
done
it's
one for a long time.
50. It's 50 stitches, I believe. And so, but it's a checkerboard, so it's 100. I believe it's 100 stitches each side. So it took me a long time to get 1 square done.
Mm-hmm.
But I do want to get that top part done. So you see what I have left are
And
the
then,
bunnies up here and like this top third of this wreath.
and then I think what makes it hard with doing this box is that sometimes when you've done your stitch, you think you've done one, but then because the fabric is so loose, one of your stitches goes behind.
It's very
So
loosely
then it looks
woven.
like you've only done a
And-
half stitch.
And I don't know what this fabric is. We don't remember
I think
what it
it's
was that we
linen.
got.
I
It's
think
yeah.
it's-
Well, I know it's
I mean, I think it's
28 count.
And I think
Flax?
it's flax.
28
And I
count
think it's
flax.
cashel linen.
I don't know.
I don't know, but it's
It's
very
very
thin.
difficult.
It's very thin. And
Okay,
I noticed
then-
that even with my London Elegance. That fabric was very thin too.
Yeah, I don't know what the base is.
So anyway, okay. And then for February, I was working on Ella the Frog Princess for Mirabilia Mondays. Mira Mondays. And this is what I have done on this one. I had a little opportunity, so I actually had to take some out. But I think I have it right now. So
She is so pretty.
that's what I have.
So this is Frog Princess by Mirabilia. You're stitching her on
Persian gray, and I'm using
30 count.
Yeah, 30
right?
count.
30 count
30
Persian
count
gray.
Persian gray, and I'm stitching her with anchor floss.
2 strands over 2 fabric threads. She's beautiful. So pretty. I worked on Lady of the Mist, but I did not work on her the last Saturday in February. I was working on other projects, and I did not put any more stitches in on her. But for March, I'm working on Minerva, which is a Nora Corbett design. And I'm stitching her on a 32 count Atomic Ranch that was just a limited edition, so it didn't have a name, a color name.
Oh look, you have her hat and everything
Yes.
put in.
And I'm using
Oh,
the
she
called
looks so
for
good.
anchor colors.
Oh, little
Mickey, keep going, sweetie. So I'm using the called for anchor colors. I haven't done any back
Are you
stitching
doing
on her
an-
face.
aren't you
Not
doing
anchor,
DMC?
DMC.
See,
DMC.
Mickey, you're getting us all
Two,
confused.
2 strands over 2 fabric threads.
It's very pretty.
I know, I'm really liking it. She was very
Yes.
fun. Very, very
It's
fun.
really pretty. And I am working on Geranium. This is one of Nora Corbett's Blossom Pixies.
Mhm.
And so this is the one I'm working on. So this is what I have done. I got her arm put
so
in
pretty right here.
yesterday,
Her arm.
last Monday.
And you're stitching her
I'm
on.
stitching her on 32 count petal from Picture This
Pictureless
Plus.
Plus.
And I'm stitching her with the called for DMC flosses and the Quinic braid. And I just ordered the beads for her,
Oh, you
and
did?
I couldn't find the it was supposed to be electric lime or something like that from Quinic braid.
Oh, but that's
and
the one you said.
That, and they didn't have that one, but I went and looked at the treasure braid, and they had almost the exact same color called just lime, so I ordered that one.
Oh,
So I'm
that's
gonna
good.
use that instead.
Yeah.
So I should be getting that.
Minerva doesn't have any metallic threads, which
Oh,
that's
wow.
really different.
Yeah.
But she does have,
Yeah.
I think, 4 beads, so I need to order those. I haven't done that yet.
Yeah.
Okay, then we both worked on our leap year
Mhm.
stars.
Yes.
And so, it goes over here. I'm working on part 2, which is the Adam and Eve section. There are 8 parts. So, as I've said before, in theory, if I do 2 parts every year, by the next leap year, I will have all 8 parts finished. I'm
You're
stitching
coming really
it.
well.
Yes, I am stitching it on 40 count Ren by Picture This Plus, and I'm using the called for sampler threads. So I'm not quite done with part 2, but I'm very close. Do you want to hold it? I'll show you what I have left here. Oh dear, hold it on the top right here. I have to finish the basket down here. I've got the fruit or whatever in the basket, but I have to finish the basket down here, and then this satin stitch grass comes all the way across, and then there's one border, like here there's a dividing border band up here. There's it's a different design, but it's a dividing border band right here, and then I'll be ready to start part 3.
Oh.
And I
That's
did
so
take the liberty because Adam and Eve both were shirtless. and I just did not want my Eve exposed. So I took the liberty of just extending her little fur covering to cover her top half too.
Yeah,
I like
would've
that
done
better.
too.
I was telling my husband, and he's like, "Oh no, we don't want that hanging in our house." I was like, "Yeah, well, I dressed her."
Okay, and I'm working on, this is my leap year project, and so I'm working on Houses of Hopper and Hollow. I'm working on, for February, I was working on the third block. And now I did get a little start on the fourth block. I'm not quite done with
This
block
is a
3.
big house in the
Yes,
fourth block
yes,
too.
it's very big.
Oh my
There's no
gosh.
question. Yes, it is huge. So this was my progress on block 3. So I have I have mostly fill-in left to do, but a little bit more. So I'm going to work on this today. And then this was my start on my fourth block, my fourth house. And I'm stitching on 40 count embellish from Atomic Ranch, and I'm using anchor floss. One strand over 2.
It is just so pretty.
I
So
just
she's
love it.
hi Minnie. Hi Minnie. I just gave you a snack.
Look at her legs again.
I know.
Why are you doing that?
I don't know. It's a little better. Okay, you can see there's some fur
Yeah.
growing. Okay, yeah, you can't. I'm gonna give them a
Yeah,
little more
maybe
snack.
pause it.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
They're taken care of for them. Oh, here's your chart.
For a few minutes at least.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that was our leap year projects. Then on Wednesday, we're doing Ladies Night Out. So we're both working on our
Oh,
Celtic
wait,
dancer.
first let me show my
Oh.
Belle Paris.
Oh.
You're not showing yours? Oh, no,
I
you finished her.
mine.
Mine was Belle Paris for February. I worked on Belle Paris, and I was really pleased because I got the page 1 and 2 all finished and all the back stitching
That is
done.
really pretty.
Yes.
I love the way when you back
Oh, I
stitch her,
haven't
she
even-
just pops out like
Yes.
she's.
So we're stitching
That's
her
really pretty.
on 28 count white opalescent with 2 strands of floss over 2 fabric threads using DMC colors.
No, this was ink. This
No, this one's
yeah.
DMC.
Yeah, this was DMC.
It was the only one of the Joan Elliott
Yeah.
ladies that we did in
Did in
DMC. But she's really pretty.
She is really pretty.
So that was very fun. So that was my progress for February.
Yes.
So, and I did look, and I tentatively have kind of planned the ladies that I'm going to work on the rest of the year. She is going to come out 2 more times.
Oh,
So
that's
I
good.
think I will have a finish by the end of the year.
Oh, that's good.
Uh-huh.
I haven't planned mine out yet. Okay, so then as I was saying, we were both working on Celtic Dancer for our Ladies Night Out for March.
Mm-hmm.
So this is what I have done. I worked on her just a little bit on Wednesday night, but does not look like any progress because I was working over here on this
Here,
right hand side. I'm doing all the confetti stitching that is over here.
And a lot of it is half stitches,
Yeah.
a 10 stitch, but it still takes a while.
Because it's hard to tell where to put it. So
She's very pretty. This was a design that was in the European Cross Stitch magazine, which is no longer being published.
European cross.
But you can find the magazine on the second-hand market if you look.
You have a lot done.
I am almost done with page 2. I've just a little bit left down here, and then I should get page 3 because
So
there's just a small amount.
Did
down
you finish
here.
all the confetti work
Yes,
over here on
yes.
this page?
That's all done.
Oh, I still have. Where's my project? See, so I still do have a lot left to finish down here,
Yeah.
down there in this
Yeah.
area.
Although
Yeah.
they're more scattered and it's a lot of the same color.
Okay, okay.
So that helps make it go a little faster.
Yes. I think that the top part is done, just the bottom part isn't done for that confetti stuff. Okay, then for,
You have, yes,
For-
I didn't have a Thursday. I didn't
Okay.
work at all on my junk
Okay.
project.
so I have, I'm still working on Nativity for March also, cause I really wanted to try to finish this Blue Angel.
Just a minute, I have to go check on Mickey.
Okay, so this is what I have done on my angel. So last night I worked a little bit more on her gown. I put a few more stripes of the blue in, and then I worked on majority of the time I spent working on her arm. So she's coming along very nicely.
I'm really looking forward to having Holly Berry done so that I can go to work on this one.
And then I would really like to, once I get her done, I'd really like to finish all of the streamers and the star
Yes.
on this side, and that way I just have the streamers on that side. to
And
put
the
in when I
angel
get the
on
pink
that
angel
side.
in.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
It's beautiful.
oh, she's so pretty.
Yes, really pretty.
And I like that I left mine blonde
She's very pretty.
because I was working on this one when Mom passed away.
Oh, yes.
So I like that this angel is blonde.
Oh,
like Mom.
that's a nice idea.
So
Okay. And then I had one other project that I'm still working on, my Valentine Stitching with the Housewives, the word swap. I used the same fabric, so this was January's word swap, and I've had that one done, and now this is Valentine. And I'm almost done on this side. I just have
It's
to add
so
the little
pretty.
black like flower pot that the topiary is in, and there's a little bit of red that goes in the tree up
And
here, the topiary
which red
tree.
are you using?
Ribbon red.
Oh, you are using ribbon red. I love that ribbon red color.
Yes, it's beautiful.
It is really pretty.
So this one I'm gonna work on and hopefully have it finished. I want to work on it today.
That
This
looks
is
really pretty.
this is what I worked on yesterday instead of working on Hidden Treasure Bookshop
Oh.
because I really want to get this one done. So there's that.
Yes.
That one.
Okay, I am working on, this is a daily stitch. And so I'm working on my Christmas, 12 Days of Christmas stockings from Annie B's. And I'm working on day 2. And this one is going to be a finish for me. I'm almost done. I just have the branch up here to put in and then the beads. So I have to add the beads on here. So this one should be a finish today.
I really want to do those, and I
They're
look at
so
yours.
fun.
I love them on black.
I just love it. It's so fun.
They're
really
beautiful.
fun.
They're really
So,
pretty.
Anyway, so
Really,
that's,
really pretty.
that is that.
And that was
Okay.
all of my stitching.
Yes, that's all of my stitching progress. So, okay, so now we're going to talk about haul. So, Colleen, what do you have for haul?
I have kind of a lot. Let me start first with my monthly things. So I got the Fine Floss Club from Fat Quarter Shop for February. It's called Sweethearts. So
That's
this month
really
we got
pretty.
2 pinks and 3 greens, a light, a medium, and a dark. So isn't that pretty?
Yeah, that's
I'm really
pretty.
liking that. I'm liking this year that we're getting, because last year when we got them, we got
color
like
families.
color families, right? And this year we're getting like a little set.
Mhm.
You could take this and use it
for a project.
because you got 5 colors. So yeah, so that
That's
was
really
really pretty.
pretty.
So I got that, and
Now,
then
none of these are repeats.
I don't know. I haven't gotten them
No,
out and
we
looked, but I
we
don't
need
think
to.
so.
We need to come up with some way of organizing it so we
them,
know what
so
we
we
have.
can. Yeah, that way we can find it.
Yeah, and then like, because we both want to stitch another of the Hello from Liz Matthews. And
12
she
Days
used,
of
Yeah, the
Christmas.
12 Days of
And
Christmas.
we
And
used-
she used the NPI silk, so it would be nice to see what we have.
Then my fabric of the month from Atomic Ranch was called Forget Me Not.
Ooh, that's pretty.
So this is 32 count forget-me-not from Atomic Ranch, a half yard. So that is a
That's
beautiful
very pretty.
color.
Mhm.
Really, really pretty. So I got that. What about you? What did you get?
Well, I only have charts,
Okay.
so
Should we show our charts first?
yeah, we can do that.
Okay.
Let me show this one. Let me bring it up for my. So one of the charts that I just did a PDF download, was the St. Patrick's Day Quaker from Primrose Cottage.
I got that one as well. That's part of my haul too.
And I didn't download the cover photo, so I just have the chart. So that's why I'm not showing it.
I know you all, I'm sure, have seen that one because
Yes.
those are very popular. So that's I got that one also.
Mhm.
And then I ordered part 3 of the Jenny Bean for the Parlor, which is Noah's Ark. So that is this one.
Oh, how cute. So does it have the animals?
It has the animals, the ark, Noah is up here, and then like the little, I guess, the people that have been drowned under the sea. Well, isn't that what it looks like? But when I ordered it, they accidentally sent me the wrong chart. So when I called them, they said I could keep the incorrect one, and then they sent me Noah's Ark.
Okay.
But this is the one they sent me mistakenly, which is Jenny Bean's Christmas sampler. So this is going on my wish to stitch list because I love this too. I think this is just beautiful.
Yeah.
So
that's
these
really
are
pretty.
Shakespeare's Peddler designs. And
So you think that down here is what was everything that's underwater?
yes,
Yeah.
that this was the civilization, and then the floods came. So here's the water line up here,
Right.
and the Noah's Ark is floating, and the animals and Noah are all up here in the ark.
Safely.
And the rain is coming down. There's a big dark
And
cloud.
they counted by 10s, 10, 20, 30,
Yeah.
40 days and nights. Oh, that's so
Cute. I like it. And
Oh,
isn't
and this
that
one
pretty?
is pretty, yeah.
I really
that's
like
very
it.
pretty.
And then, of course, because I thought one chart was coming by itself, which it did, this one came by itself, it couldn't travel alone, so I got Mouse's Lucky Day by Tiny Modernist.
That's so cute.
This is going to be a new start for me.
Mhm.
I love it.
Yeah,
I saw
that was
somebody, I can't remember who it was, but somebody had finished it. And they either posted a picture of it or I saw it on a floss tube, and it was just really cute, and I went and ordered it.
And is your Quaker, St. Patrick's Day Quaker, is that going to be a new start also?
Also,
Mine too.
I'm
Yes,
gonna
mine too.
have several new starts. Let me show you. I have a couple more.
Okay. Oh, yeah, she's back. Should I
Oh,
show
go
this
ahead.
one? Okay. And then I also ordered the Prairie Schooler March. I have the set, but for some reason I was missing March. So I ordered this one. And this one is going to be a new start for me too. We're going to pick out fabric and everything today. And it says, March brings breezes loud and shrill to stir the dancing daffodil.
So pretty.
Breezes loud and shrill is exactly what we've been having lately.
Yes. Will you go let Mickey in?
Yes. We don't really have daffodils too
Then
much, but
yesterday we got our free chart in the Primrose Cottage newsletter, the weekly newsletter. And this is the design. So if you don't get the newsletter, make sure you sign up for Primrose Cottage newsletter. It comes every week. And the first Thursday of each month, we get a free chart. And so we're also going to be kitting this one up with fabric and floss. This is going to be a quick stitch. So that's Primrose Cottage, and that's
going to be a new start for me.
their free chart.
I don't know when I'm going to do all of these, but I'm starting
But I'm
them.
starting them. That's what I'm doing. And then we both ordered
Yes, we both got our
Peacock Unicorn Badger design chart.
I'm so
This is a
excited to
scarlet
start
letter
this one.
design. I was talking to Nancy Weller of Faithworks this week, and I was telling her that we got it, and that Carolyn from Evertote, they are stitching it, and she calls it the peacorn because she has peacorn unicorn, and so then Nancy suggested we call it the peacorner, because then we have the P for peacock, the corn for unicorn, and the ER on badger. Peacorner. So it's going to be the Peacorner project, because that's much easier to say than a peacock, a unicorn, a badger. So we not only did we get this, but we also ordered the beautiful Roxy Floss linen. We got 40 count pub crawl, and it is beautiful.
It is really pretty.
And it's such a pretty fabric. It's not, I don't think it's that dark. I think it's going to be okay for you to stitch on.
Yeah, I think so. Let me see.
I just think it's beautiful
I think
fabric.
it'll be fine.
And
especially once I have it in my Q-snap and I have my
isn't that, the modeling is really nice. You can see color change, but it's not a lot. It's not overwhelming.
It's so fun. Ooh, I can hardly wait
and
to try stitching it.
Carrie showed hers, Mickey, and she started hers on 40 count as well, and it looks so pretty. Because you can see.
What did you start on it to start with?
I think 36 count.
Oh.
So, because if you do full coverage, the full coverage background is all of this dark green. So what Marlene and I will be doing is just the motifs here.
That's going to be so much more fun than filling all that green.
So we'll be doing that, but not filling in the background because the fabric will be our background. So I think it's going to be beautiful. So we have to get this cut. We got a yard because we're going to share it.
Right.
So we have to get this measured and cut out for us.
Of course, we're not starting it till May 1st.
No, so we have time because then we're going to get the colors, and like we said last time, we're going to be using the DMC floss.
Yes, the DMC floss.
Okay, so I will have to fold this up later. For now, I'll just
you have some other things, don't you?
I have a couple of other things. Well, we had stitches.
Oh yeah, and I forgot to bring mine.
No, I have yours because it needs to be painted.
No, but I didn't bring my.
Oh, well, we can show that. So we are part of the Faithworks monthly design, and we don't have the chart yet. That was still getting printed. But we got the wooden pieces from Paisleys and Polka Dots. So that's this. I have to glue on the little feet that go on the bottom. But this is, I painted this and I have to sand it still. It's not been sanded and roughed up. So I have to do that. So this will be the backing piece for all of the designs. So we are going to be using magnets to change the design on and off. And then, Marlene, if you want to show them the colors, well, I think we can, do you want to open it?
This is the fabric. Is it that pretty purple?
It's Peaceful Purple.
Peaceful Purple.
28 count.
This is the backing fabric.
And then the backing fabric is this spring plaid. And then these are the colors. And we have one classic colors.
Now, Cardine and I think we're going to do a few little changes.
We're going to make a few changes on the chart. I think we want to change, I want to change the color of my bunny because I'm going to be doing some other projects that have little gray bunnies. And so I want my bunny to be gray. And
I'm going to do my bunny brown.
Yes. So we have we might be doing a couple of changes to the chart, but it's a really, really adorable design. And
it's really
she gives the item number for the Paisleys and Polka Dots wood piece. So if you would want to finish yours the same way, you can. As soon as we have the chart, we'll show you because I know that she'll have the kit's available if you want to buy the fabric and the floss. She'll have some. I think her kits will include fabric, floss, and the backing fabric. So there's that.
Yeah.
And then I have a couple of other things. I got my Patreon for March, which is Teresa Corbett, and she had a number of very adorable designs, but this one is going to be a definite one that I'm going to start. It's called Lily's Chickens, and it's a stocking design. I'm not usually big on stockings other times of the year, but I love this one. I think it is just adorable.
It is really.
And you know, really, probably if I didn't want to have it be a stocking, I could move this so that the tulips kind of came up here and then put the bee-skep like here and then put the tulips in here.
Yeah.
And I would have just like a long, narrow band. I don't know what I did. I touched something. So that was one of the Patreon
That's really
designs. That was the tier 4 design. And then I had one other one, and because I decided this year I'm going to read the works by Jane Austen, since it's her 250th anniversary of her birth year, I decided I wanted to stitch a piece also, and I found one on Etsy that was actually part of a stitch along, and I'm not sure, maybe a year ago.
Was she?
So this is the design.
She was from England, right?
Jane Austen, yes.
Okay.
So this is the design. So we get the stitch along had the border and the title, Works of Jane Austen. And then you did the band, and there's a band for each of her literary works and the year that it was published. So I have read
really
Pride
cool.
and Prejudice, and I'm going to read Sense and Sensibility starting now in March. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the top part of the border down as far as this the second band, Pride and Prejudice. And then I want to stitch Pride and Prejudice, and I'll work on Sense and Sensibility while I'm reading it. And then I'll do each band as I read the book.
Oh, that's good.
And then it'll be finished. But I think it's
Really?
really beautiful.
Yeah, it is
So
really
this
good.
was called Works of Jane Austen, Sal, and it was by, right down here.
Right here.
It was designed by L. Coppens, and her name is Leanne Coppens, but her Etsy shop is L. Coppens. It's L-K-O-P-A-N-S, all lowercase. That's the name of her shop. And so I did a PDF. That was the only option, was to do a PDF download. And I think it's a very pretty design. So I'm excited to
I
stitch that on.
know.
That's going to be a new start for me in March. So I'm going to have a bunch of new starts. But you know, I haven't started that many new projects this year.
Well,
So
I started a few in February.
how many have I had this year? Did you bring your list?
Yeah.
I've had 12 new starts.
Oh, I haven't had that.
Well, I had my word swaps.
Oh, did you already list all of them?
No,
Oh.
you must have almost that many, because we both had a new start for January. Mine was Light of
I have
Winter.
8. And out of those 8,
Oh.
I've finished, and Lovebirds. Yeah, Lovebirds was a new start.
Uh-huh.
And out of those, I finished 3.
I have 12 new starts. And I have 8 finishes.
I have 5. That are,
12 new starts and 8 of them are finished.
so you only have 4 that are still.
And then Word Swap Valentine will be a
Mhm.
finish, but then Word Swap Tulip will
Yeah.
be put on there. So, okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I feel like I haven't had many new starts, but it is only the beginning of March,
Right.
and I've already already had 12,
Mhm.
but I'm finishing them too. So
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
well anyway, we're starting all the things
Yes, we are
because we
it's
like
fun.
new starts.
Yes.
Okay, so then what's next?
Okay, so then
Oh.
we were going to do
We're going to talk a little bit about March Madness.
yes, March Madness.
We talked last time about how we set up, and so Marlene has kind of tentatively planned her whole bracket. I'm not there yet.
Well, I had a few blank spaces.
Yes, she has
Which
a
other
few
one am I
blank
missing?
spaces. But we wanted to show you what, as of this moment, our 4 number 1 whips are. It might change, but
Yes.
as of right now, these are the ones that we think we're gonna make as our number 1s. So in each quadrant of the bracket, you need to have a number 1 project. So Marlene, what's one of your number 1s?
Poison Garden is going to be one of my number 1s. It's going to be my overall number 1. So whichever bracket gets the overall number 1 seed, this one's going to go there.
My overall number 1 is gonna be Hometown, which is the Sal by Teresa Corbett. It's in her Patreon right now. And then another one?
number 1 is going to be my Frog Princess from Mirabilia.
One of mine is gonna be Shadow Lane, Hawaii Garden. I can hardly wait to work on
And
that.
then another number 1 is going to be Nativity.
Mine is gonna be Anton Uffendell.
And I might change the Nativity to a number 2 line and put one of my other ones up as a number 1. I mean, I haven't decided
Yeah,
for
but
sure.
you have a good
Yes.
mixture.
Yeah, well, I know that's what I tried to do. And then my last number 1 will be Anne Thomas from Hands Across.
We have one of the in our show that one again. In our Facebook group, one of our members is also stitching this, and she has all like this. She's working on the bird, and then she has this bottom corner to do. One of the bottom corners. I think it's this one. But it is so
she's coming
beautiful.
along really
she
well
is
with it.
coming along so good. So Donna, I don't know if you watch our floss tube or not, but it's beautiful.
Yes.
And we really like.
So
She
pretty.
said she wasn't going to show pictures now until it's
it was
done.
So
So
it was a finish.
We're going to be waiting.
Yes.
My last number 1 is going to be Lady of the Mist by Mirabilia. So very fun.
Yes.
And then we'll see if they actually get to go on.
Hopefully they will.
Hopefully they will.
Yes, I always feel so sad when a number 1 gets out right away.
It is very sad. Okay, then we have market going on this weekend.
Yes, market, Nashville Needlework Market
is going on. And so Marlene and I have placed our orders. And we did good. We stayed in our budget, so that's very good. But I did order something that's going to be a surprise. Of course, I know what it is. It's not a surprise for me, but it's a surprise for Marlene. But Marlene, do you want to show one of the things you ordered?
Yeah. Let me see. Let me show you mine.
One of mine that I ordered was Ruth Grace Skur, 1832, and it was a Little Robin's design. So that's one that I placed on my order.
And one that I placed on my order is a neck bower, 1801, and this was from Twin Peaks Primitives,
Yes.
I believe.
I really like that one
that
too.
red.
I really like that red sampler.
I do too.
I'm gonna put that one on my wish list. I don't think it's on my wish list, but it might
I think
be.
it's so cute.
Okay, so now back to the surprise.
Yes, back to the surprise.
All right, so I'm gonna give hints, but I'm not gonna say what it is until I can reveal and actually have it.
Okay,
to
so
get
I
out.
won't be able to know exactly what it is until the
Right.
project comes.
So you're welcome to guess while
Okay.
I give hints,
Okay.
but you, I'm not gonna say whether you're right or
Okay.
not.
Okay.
And viewers, you're welcome to put a guess in too. So, I saw it and I just couldn't resist it. I just had to order it. So here are the hints. First of all, it's by a designer that is very popular. I have stitched this designer, but you haven't. And it's part of a series. And obviously, since you have not stitched the designer, you haven't stitched any of the series. I have not stitched any of this particular series either.
Jeanette Douglas, a series of hers. That could be.
It could be. It could be.
I'm trying to think of who else had things that had
Anyway,
series.
we ordered from Lindy Stitches. She's very fast about shipping out. So we should have it soon.
Yeah, we'll probably have it by the time we do our next floss tube.
And I'm not going to reveal until we're doing our next floss tube, even though we'll probably get our order well before that.
Right.
So I'm excited. It's super
I'm
cute.
very excited.
So
I'm
anyway,
very
those are
excited.
the hints for a market.
That's the only one I can
surprise.
think of, that because I can't think of anybody else that had a series.
And you were right. I did stitch a Jeanette Douglas, and you have not.
No.
I did Chubby Bunny.
Or Lindy Stitches. You did her. I haven't done any of hers. What series? Does she have a new series coming out? Is her new Endangered Animals, is that a series? Is that a
Oh,
new
yeah.
series?
Mm-hmm.
So it could be her.
Could
I
be.
can't think of anybody else. How exciting.
Very exciting. Very, very
Because
exciting.
it couldn't be Blue Flower because I stitched her. So it can't be her. I can't think of anybody else. Ooh, too exciting. Okay, so
Oh, now we're going to do our giveaway?
yes,
Yeah,
because
'cause
we
we
did
did
that.
that. We did the
Yeah,
sneak
yes,
peek.
okay, so
So
we have a
giveaway.
giveaway. Actually,
Okay.
doing 2 giveaways.
We have 2 giveaways. And so these are small little, they're called doodles.
This
I
was
don't-
something Carleen found in her stash. And
Oh, I had a whole bunch, and I
I have a bunch of these
think
too.
Mother had
I gave
some.
some to Mom. I gave
And
some
the
to
idea
Mom.
was that you were supposed to do these with whatever fabric you wanted, whatever
Colors,
floss you wanted, and then each of them comes with a little tiny button. And so this is one that we're going to give away. It has a little bird, so bird will be the word to use if you want this one. It comes with the chart, and it says on the back that you will need a 7x7 scrap of 14, 16, 28, or 32 count fabric. Leftover floss from your stash, use whatever you want. The design is 42 by 42. So the design is this little window with a tree and flowers, so very spring looking. And so bird is the code word for this doodles.
And then the second one we're going to give away, another doodles. This is for St. Patrick's Day. And I think it says a wee bit Irish on it. And again, it's the same dimensions and calls for the same count of fabric.
Yeah, and 42 stitches by 42 stitches. And the chart is inside here, and then you get the little button.
So it's very cute.
They're very cute. Mother stitched some of these.
And I did too.
And they were, oh, you did?
I stitched the one with the little cat. I'll have to show it. I'll have to show it. It was a summer one. It was a summer one.
Cute.
They're really cute, and they went really fast. Okay, so what is the code word for this one? Shamrock?
Yeah, we'll do shamrock.
Shamrock. So if you're interested in those, it would be adorable to stitch up as a little
Pillow.
for a tier tray or for a dough bowl. It'd be really cute. Okay, so that's our giveaway. So what do you have coming up?
Well, I'm going to work on St. Patrick's things, the beginning of the beginning of the month. So I have my new charts that I got. So my Quaker, my Mouse's Lucky Day,
And
the new free chart
the free
from
chart.
Primrose Cottage. I want to work on this one that was in the recent Just Cross Stitch magazine, Irish Blessing. This was by the designer Kim Beamish, and we heard from a viewer last time that she is a Canadian designer. And so this one is going to get started. I think it's beautiful. I think it's a very pretty design. So that one, plus I have this one already started, the Irish Blessing by Erica Michaels. So I'm going to be working on that one. These are all going to be morning stitches that I'm going to work on. So I'm going to start them all, and then I'm going to work on one till it's finished and go on to the next one. And then towards the end of the month, maybe around the time we do the next floss tube, I'll start tulips, which is the March word swap from Stitching with the Housewives. I've got all the colors. I already ordered the floss, and it's going to be stitched on that same Icelandic blue that I've done the others on.
Yeah,
I really like that blue color for the background.
It looks really
So I
pretty.
have that,
The colors look really pretty
and
on there.
then I've been looking at my list. What about you? What do you have coming up?
Oh, well, I'm going to finish when I'm done with the Christmas stocking, day 2. Then I'm going to finish this one up, Calling Birds from Satsuma Street, because I'm so close to a finish on
Close
it.
to finish.
So I want to get this one finished up. And then I'm going to do my I want to start the St. Patrick's Day Quaker, and I want to start the
free
chart, and then the March Prairie Schooler Santa. So,
And then I've been looking on my list of projects, my list of whips, to see if there's some smaller ones that I want to get off before March Madness comes. So one that I want to get done, because this one's almost finished, is this God Save the Queen, Long Live the King. This was a Hands Across the Sea free chart. And so I want to get this one done. And then I'll look to see what else is on the list that I maybe could get done kind of quickly. So that's what's coming up.
yes.
In the next couple of weeks.
And then, of course, all our weekly stitching.
Yes, because we're doing, we showed our samplers.
And we're going to, and then today I'm going to be working on Houses of Hakon Hollow to continue to finish block 3.
Hi, sweetie. Do you want to say hi to everybody? He's going around. He's going in back of the camera
He
today.
feels antisocial today. Oh no, here he comes.
Here, I have to show everybody. This is my best side. Keep going.
He's so cute. He's waggling his tail right in front of the camera, so you get to see his tail.
Okay, go. Go, little sweetie.
Swish goes his head. Okay, so yeah,
All
so I
right.
think that's everything.
I think so. I don't think we have anything else. I hate it when my husband is out of town, but I also like it because, and I'm gonna plan next week, I'm gonna watch the conference tournaments. I'm going to plan food that I can put in the crock pot first thing in the morning, and I'm not gonna think about eating the rest of the day. I'm gonna just sit, I'm gonna cross stitch.
That's what I'm gonna do.
I might do a workout, but I might not. I'm just gonna enjoy. So
Yes,
And
that's what I'm gonna do, because I'm taking Wednesday and Thursday off.
yeah, that's right. So you have even
I'll
more.
have a 4-day weekend. So
5.
that'll be-
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday,
Oh, yeah.
Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah, 5 days. So yeah.
That would be nice.
I know.
So very good. All right. Just a reminder, we do have a Facebook page, and another just gentle reminder, there are 3 questions for you to answer. So again, if you get a message that you weren't approved, it's because all 3 questions weren't answered. So just be aware of that. And we'd love to have you come join us. We have a lot of activity in our group. We have a lot of people posting. I think we're going to do a little market related activity this weekend in our Facebook group. It's
a little like, we're going to
it's like one of those
like
little quizzes.
a little personality, stitching personality.
Yeah,
quiz
so
kind of
you'll
thing.
look at some different pictures of charts, and then it's very unscientific.
Oh yeah, it's called Sun City Stitcher Science.
Yes, that's right. So that's going to be coming up this weekend on our Facebook page. And other than that, we hope that you have plans for a great weekend, that you get lots of time to cross stitch. And remember that a day without laughter is like a day without sunshine.
So wherever you are, bring your own sunshine
And keep on stitching. We'll see you in 2 weeks.